All right, I'm back with another video, and there's a reason for this. I feel like I haven't fully addressed some of the questions people may be asking, and I really thought 20 minutes would be enough, but then I felt like it wasn't enough. I didn't put enough into it, enough into the whole, into this whole work, earning money kind of thing. Um, So again, there's a lot of options that are always on the table. This is a very broad idea, and that means that you got to sometimes find where you fit. But in order to find where you fit, you have to know more about yourself. You have to know, which I do at this point. And I mean, there's always options out there. There's all kinds of options. There's all kind of work that you can do. Work. There's millions of jobs and thousands of industries, tens of thousands of industries, everything to choose from. It's a big world out there. What else is there? So if you read my bio, I've updated. I've updated the bio, and I mean, my name on YouTube, my last name on YouTube is Shy Area, for Chicago. But I feel like something that I had Chicago vibes once upon a time, but that's not something that I'm a part of, or that's not something I'm doing. And I pretty much had to drop it. I had to drop everything Chicago, and that's including the Maniac Lab Disciples and the MLDs. Um, Now I know that there's a big thing, and I know about this since I'm younger. If you join a gang or an organization and you leave, it's not good or whatever or whatnot. But it's a different thing when they actually don't want you in the organization anymore. If the organization says we don't want you in our organization anymore, you leave. You know what I mean? And that's all it comes down to. We don't want you in this organization. Okay, that's fine. You don't want me in the organization. Go do your thing. I mean, you do your thing. Do your thing in Chicago. I'm not even in Chicago, so you do your thing. I'm in Europe right now, man. I mean, I'm in Europe. When I say that, I have Euro vibes right now. That's what I'm vibing to right now. I'm vibing to Euro vibes right now. And really, even when it comes to earning money and stuff, I like to take it one step at a time, because that's really the only way to take it. Rather than jump way ahead of where you should be. um what else is there to say? You know I don't know what really else there is to say. You know, we don't always have to write on YouTube, oh, I am, I like to be in this organization, I like to do this, I like to do that. But I'm repping banks, and the reason I'm kind of repping them is because I robbed one. Um, I mean, well, I got charged and arrested, and sent to jail for robbing a bank. You know what I mean? And that was like me going in there and me, literally, bam, give me the money, 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 takes the money, gets out, and run, and does all that stuff. So that was something that I had to take. It wasn't something that was being offered to me, or something like, oh, hey, we like you, join the bank. It was kind of like, I took that money from them. I took it, you know what I mean? And, so I can rep banks really, for now. And I'm gonna put off the whole organization thing. You know what I mean? What else do I want to talk about? There are things that I'm not comfortable talking about myself. There are things I don't like telling people. One of the reasons is that I actually got caught for like, I got charged and arrested for robbing the bank. So that's something that was already out there. I mean, I went to court a million times, and I went to jail 4 times. and that's fine, you know. So I can kind of put that out there because it's already out there. What else can I talk about here? So we were talking about earning money and stuff. You know, there's a lot of ways to earn money. Um, what else is a good way to earn money? But buying and selling. You know, you can buy and sell stuff. You know, literally, you can buy and sell stuff. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can provide services. You know, you can become a personal trainer. Um, you know, you can do all sorts of stuff. There, you know what? There's just so many jobs out there, and there's so much to do, and so much to fit into. But you know, I have to know what my means and what my abilities are at the same time. You know what I mean? I gotta know what my means and my abilities are, and then I gotta do the best with what I can do. Um, what else can I talk about? I'm trying to think of stuff. Trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. I mean, I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I guess we're you know, I might. Anyways, we'll get into that later. What really do I have to talk about? You know, am I a good guy or a bad guy? That's a very easy question. I would say good guy, 100%. There's nothing bad about me. I'm a 100% good guy. I believe in being good, and that's all I believe in. What else can I talk about? What else can I talk about? There's nothing. I'm thinking of more like what can I answer? Okay, when it comes to earning money, how else can you earn money? So again, so you know, there's people who work two or three jobs, you know, and there's just a lot of work out there. There's a lot of ways to earn money, and you know, there's investments and things like that, and you can do all there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. Um, I have trouble telling people. I don't like telling everybody. You know, for me, like that's the type of thing that I don't even want to talk to people about or tell everybody about. You know, um, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I know I'm good with what I'm doing. Um, um, And what did I mean by cooking? Like I would like to work for like a nice restaurant, work in the kitchen. It's not hard for me. I know I didn't do well in culinary school, but that was a different time. You know, I told you I've been in a cycle of breaking my whole life, and I've finally broken through that. So gotten through that cycle, you know, and I'm ready for any kind of challenges. I'm a different guy today, you know, than I was back then, and cooking is very easy for me. Um, you know, I don't mind cooking nice food, you know, and I think the experience would be good. I actually, you know, and I even for me, I like to work not just to earn money, you know, I like a job just for the experience of it. You know, I sometimes think about myself selling very expensive colognes, you know, and it just feels so nice to me to be able to sell expensive colognes. It feels nice to me to work for for a really nice expensive restaurant, but it's not just that. It's the experience that I would get. I mean, of course, you earn money through it. I mean, if I was to do it for 2 or 3 months, it's not that bad. You know, selling really nice colognes for 2 or 3 months, if I really had to, it wouldn't be a bad gig to do for a little while. 2 or 3 months to work in a nice kitchen, 2 or 3 months to sell really nice clothing brands or luxury products or colognes or things like that. Um, you know, that's not a big deal. Also, you know, kind of doing your own business type of thing, you know, even subcontracting or doing your own kind of business. There's just so much you can do out there. There's so many options, you know. Um, then I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care if people doubt me. Oh, there's one more. There's something that I actually wanted to say. So I don't walk around with a camera over my head showing everybody everything I can do. I have to be accepted and I have to be recognized for my face value, which means that, for example, if I go out and I do something good, or whether I'm in or out, if I do something at a very good level, and especially if I'm doing it in a group or if I'm doing it around people, and I'm talking about even coding. Like if I go to a coding class and I show really amazing skills, I should have that face value without having to show everybody what I'm doing. If I do something to an incredible level, especially if it's, let's say if it's in a coffee shop, or it's in like a public classroom or something, and it's seen and known, I should receive that, and I should receive credit for that, for how good I am and how good of something that I'm doing, without having to put it on a camera and tell the whole world, oh, look at this, look at that. You know what I mean? And honestly, there's like 100 things that I can name that I can do exceptionally. There's things that I'm not just gonna talk about, but there are things that I do that are so exceptional, so odd and unconventional. From your basic things like running, even just running. I can run pretty good, but it's anything. And there's a lot of stuff to do. What else do I have to talk about? I got nothing else to talk about. Sometimes I want to take a break too. Everybody deserves a break sometimes. And I don't mean literally a break. Like, I don't mean you take 3 sick days or something from work, but everybody deserves a break. Maybe, they're still going into work and they're still showing up and they're still doing things. But, sometimes we need a break to kind of, a break to ourselves to kind of, to take things in and to understand things and let them sink in. And again, like I said, Europe, I don't rep just in a nation or a country. I rep it without borders and stuff. I rep being the type of person that I am. But I have nothing else to say. I like to take a little break, take it easy, and just let people know that some things, a lot of things going on in my life aren't just by accident. I've actually put effort for those things to be there. I've made a point for things to happen and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not just there by coincidence or chance. There's a lot of things that I put in the effort, I put in the time, and I kind of made happen. At this point, I have, I got things going on. And I'll be honest with you, like, I'm not worried about when the time comes, because I can't really get into business right now, but I can't wait to, not can't wait, but when the time does come, I'm not worried. I know I can earn money. I know I have a lot of skills and talents. The business world is so big, and there's so many options when you're doing your own business. And you got to remember, when you do your own business, it could be the smallest thing, but if you're successful at it and you do well, like, you can literally multiply and do better and grow a lot. So those ideas are always there with me. I've taken business courses. I had an accredited college and things like that. I've taken accredited business courses and all that. But I got nothing else. I got nothing else to say right now, and we'll end the video here, and I'll come back later and try to throw questions at me, and I'll see if I can kind of answer them. But we're done for now, and that's it.